Assalamu alaikum wa marhaban. Welcome to the first episode of Croatian Arabic School, offering conversational Arabic over the next 10 weeks. So today's lesson we're going to cover introduction. So how to greet somebody and how to also reply to someone as well when they greet you. So there are 3-4 different ways of saying hi, hello. And first one I'd usually say is Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. And the response is usually is one of the best response to Assalamu alaikum is Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. So I'm going to write Assalamu alaikum. You can copy it down. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. And the response, reply, wa alaikum assalam. And that means, Assalamu alaikum means peace be on you. And the response is wa alaikum assalam, is basically saying you too, peace be upon you too. So Assalamu alaikum, peace be on you, wa alaikum assalam, and peace be on you too. So that's the response. Another way is to say marhaban. And I'm sure anyone who's travelled to a Middle Eastern country for a short time, you'd hear at the hotel, they'll say marhaban, marhaban. Marhaban, marhaban. Now the response, so we have in Arabic the genders, the masculine and the feminine. So if you're replying to a male, it will be marhaban. So you say marhaban bika. So the ka, the last letter on the word here will have fatha, marhaban bika. And for a lady, it will be marhaba and then biki. So notice the difference, the same letters, it's an attached pronoun. Bika for a male and biki for a female. So if I was speaking to John, I'd say marhaban John, and John will respond marhaban biki Maryam. If I'm speaking to Layla, it'll be marhaban biki Layla, and Layla can respond back marhaban bik. That's that. So another way to say hello is Ahlan. And it's also very, very popular. You can say either, it's the same meaning. Ahlan. Ahlan. Ahlan means welcome. Ahlan, the full phrase is Ahlan wa Sahlan. Ahlan wa Sahlan. And the response, again, if you're responding to John, you'd say Ahlan bik. Ahlan bika for John, and Ahlan biki for, say, speaking to a lady, Ahlan biki. Now, you'll notice over the course of this program that usually the last letter of the word, we don't pronounce the vowel marks. So you can, if I'm speaking to like John in front of me, he's a man, so I don't have to emphasize that with a ke. I can just say Ahlan bik, Ahlan bik. And same with Layla as well. I don't have to say Ahlan biki, I say Ahlan bik. But you can say it, well, it doesn't matter. You can say Ahlan bika, Ahlan biki. But generally, we don't really say the ending. So that's, so we've learned Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Marhaban, marhaban bika for a man, marhaban biki for a female. Ahlan wa sahlan, ahlan wa sahlan. And the response, Ahlan bika for male, Ahlan biki for female. What if you want to say, you know, you've turned up to work or going to office or in school, if you're a teacher or even a student, you want to say good morning in Arabic. Good morning. In Arabic we say, for morning is sabah. Sabah. Sabah al-khair. Sorry, that's my, should be kha. Sabah al-khair. Sabah al-khair. That's the person greeting, Sabah al-khair, and the response is Sabah al-Noor. Sabah al-khair, Sabah al-Noor. And that's gender neutral as well, so you know it applies to both male and female. So Sabah al-khair, John will respond Sabah al-Noor. And Sabah, like I said, Sabah means morning and khair means good. Sabah, morning again, Noor means night, literally means morning light. Now what if it's in the evening? So you just replace Sabah with Masa. Masa. Masa means evening. Masa ul khair. And the response will be Masa al-Noor. So, Masa al-Khair, Layla. And Layla will reply, Masa al-Noor. That's it. So we've learned three ways or four ways? Four ways to say, greet somebody. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. And marhaban. Marhaban bik. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan bik. And if it's morning, you say Sabahul Khair, good morning. Sabah al-Noor, response. And if it's evening, you're greeting someone, you say Masa al-Khair. And the response will be Masa al-Noor. So that's how to greet somebody and to reply. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Watch the next one on how to ask, how are you? Or and also how to ask someone's name. Masalama.